Well, welcome back to Park Ranger Simulator, sir. And after last night's crazy adventures with possibly a skinwalker, which there is no mythical creatures in this game. I just made all that up just for my own entertainment. And losing my vehicle. I've now returned back to the ranger station. Unfortunately, my vehicle does not exist. As when I open my tablet here and I go to fleet, I have no car, which means I lost my vehicle. Well, that's going to be a pickle for me because now I have to run everywhere. It might not be as entertaining as you think. Uh, I don't know if I'm going to put a crazy spin on what I did last night. Time's really flying up there in the corner. It's now 12 o'clock in the day, and I've picked an assignment to prevent accidents. Well, let's run on down there and do that, and hopefully I get enough money to buy a new car. I could upgrade the ranger station, but I have to finish this this mission first. So let's parachute our way down and head on over and prevent accidents. I wonder if I can take the boat. Let's have a look over here. So my car's lost somewhere over that way. But the fact that it's not appearing on my fleet makes it a little concerning. But that's okay. Let's see if I can take the boat over to the other pier. And I can. Okay, here we go. I wonder if they'll give us a fishing rod. So let's head on over to the other pier. And maybe we'll place the wildlife camera at the same time. But first, preventing accidents. Bump that bird out the way. There we go. Got myself up onto the dock. That was pretty nifty. Let's go over and see how we can prevent these accidents. I believe we'll be putting up another sign. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh wait, I needed to go into the store. And there's a wolf out there, letting me know he's around. Okay, let's go over to there first. Let's get going. I don't want to run this aground and destroy it like I did the car, so I might stop short, maybe. Did I run it aground? I think I did, as I cannot go forward or backward. Okay, well, sorry boat. It might float on off. Anyway, let's go to the handy store. I believe that's what it's called. The hardware store, excuse me, handy store. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. And yeah, the patch that they did, they're trying to fix the game, which is good. They did remove all traffic. And yeah. So there won't be no traffic for the moment, no vehicles, well, around. Hopefully I can get another one. And let's see if I get my bearings here. I believe that's the hardware store over there. I need to get some planks. And there's good old Frank. Don't know if that's his real name, but that's what I'm calling him. Frank puts everything on my tab. And I'm gonna see in my inventory. Alright, 39. How many planks do I get when I buy one? Let's have a look. Alright, 34, so it's 10. So that's 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. There we go, 99. Those are a lot of planks to be carrying around. So let's now just run back to where we were. Let's see if I can snag the boat. I don't know, it might not drive, but let's have a look anyway. So there's no fear of getting run over by a vehicle or getting into an accident. No cars. And they said that they fixed the headlights and the torch, meaning that everything was too bright. And they brought it all down. Let's see. Yep. Okay. And no, I cannot get the boat wait, did I get no? Ah. There we go. Alright. Okay, so wait. I'm in the middle of the ocean. What? Okay. Alright, so that's how I reset my vehicle. I did not notice that. I don't think they had that option with the cars. But I do feel somewhat silly now, knowing that I could have pressed the circle button at any time and unstuck my vehicle. Well, I have to go find my car. Alright, so there's no turning off the boats. Alright, let's make our way up here again. Watch out for Bigfoot. Don't want to get grabbed. And don't come across any skinwalkers. Awesome rogue deer that want to tickle my ribs with their antlers. Alright, so let's get my hammer out here and build up fence line so no campers get too close to the edge and fall on in. Yeah. That noise always freaks me out. But just turn off my torch for now so that there's no bright glare back at the screen. And let's get everything built here. A ranger's work is never done. Working through the night. There we go. Let's see. Missed it. There we go. What was that? Skinwalker. No, nothing. Just my imagination running away with me. Yes, I seem to be doing the silliness that I was doing yesterday. I don't know if you all found that video yesterday entertaining at all, being that I was running everywhere and acting a fool just to try and entertain myself. It's with games like this that NPCs and, well, traffic, I know it was a big problem yesterday, but it gave the park life, you know? There are no NPCs, and I haven't seen any. NPCs, for you that don't know, is non-playable characters, and they just float around in the back, make mess, do everything they do. Hopefully they implement an NPC creator in the future, and we see people wandering around in the park. But for now, it's just us all alone in this ghost town. Fixing fences, picking up trash, putting out bushfires, and whatever else the wild has in store for us. go here. I believe this is the last piece of fence, and then we'll be done with this. There we go. So, we prevented some accidents. Placed the wildlife camera. So the wildlife camera is the secondary option, not the main. It's in green, so it's secondary, not main. So we can main camp watchtower upgrade. I don't know what the S2 means. Let's see if I could do that now with $5,000. There we go. All right. Right, so that's upgraded. And now I don't have quite as much money as I did before. No, that's 4,000. Another 500, I can upgrade something else. Helping hand. A few days ago, small flood hit Delville. The locals collected supplies for them, go to the supermarket, collect packages and deliver them to... All right, well, I don't have a car for helping hand, so let's build a bridge, which, wow, that is a lot of boards and nails I need there. And I can purchase a new... upgrade the fleet. So maybe... what was that? Oh, hey, Mr. Wolf, what are you doing? Trying to bite me? You a skinwalker? Or you want me to follow you? You want me to follow you somewhere? Like Lassie, you got a helping hand? No? Alright, well, you go on and get. I'm gonna go down here and if I can, make that jump with parachute. Let's see how far across I can make it. Oh, that wolf goes about his business, and I will check back in with the tablet in a moment, and I will, yeah, pick something new to do. But for the time being, I only have $5,000 to, sorry, almost $5,000. And this would be, I guess, the new ranger station I pick up here in that general area. I am not sure. It may or may not be. But let's go over here and place the camera. Since I was close enough and that wolf was kind of getting a little nosy around me. And I'll turn off the lights so I don't blind myself. I'll place the camera here. And with that done, I will get a small cash bonus of $100. So that should take me up to 5,000. Oh, not close, not quite. 4,500, another $500. I only have 4 planks. Okay. So, again, building bridges, I need 10 planks each. Okay. Alright, that's quite a... I could buy the outpost here. It's not that expensive. I thought it would be 5,000. A garage. Egg per chart. Yeah, that goes up to about... and then upgrade the fleet. I can do that. In preparations for future jobs, you might need a heavy-duty work truck with more cargo space. Upgrade your fleet by purchasing a flatbed truck. You can explore the dealership options at any time to acquire additional vehicles. I might be able to go do that. Ranch supplies ordered. So yeah, I will probably need to do that because I do need to transport what seems to be packages. So I'm gonna upgrade the fleet. I'm gonna go buy a vehicle, a flatbed truck, and then start working around delivering packages, or not packages, but woods, building materials and woods and stuff. And yeah. And for maybe I might not have enough. I just realized, yeah. Wait, no, I do have enough. I just, with putting the camera, I ended up getting the 500. Alright. Me and my, which one's closer? 800. Alright. So me and my scatterbrain will run myself around and pick up a new vehicle. And this time, I'll keep it on the roads and not run off. And then we'll start sending out the extra cargo to places that need it. All right. I believe over here is the water. There's the boats over there. Oof, splashing in the mud. So right now, it's just me and the animals out here. And yeah, but hopefully they are working on the game. They removed the traffic because, I mean, traffic was gone a little crazy. I do see a slight difference with the torch, the brightness of it. It's only when I get up to something close and the reflection bounces back at me that it's a little jarring, a little bright, but let's take the boat on over to that side and buy us a truck. And again, I will come in, try not to get too close, so I might have to swim. And we go from there. And there we have it. A little bit of a waist deep water, but that ain't bad. So that way if I need the boat, I don't have to unstick it from where it is. Yep. So yeah, again, hopefully they are working on it because the pop-ins, the traffic that's non-existent, the NPCs that are non-existent apart from shop owners. Yeah. Seems a little lonely, the game. But that's okay, I can entertain myself. I have a vast imagination, I guess. So let's go. We could say it's 2020 again, up in COVID, the height of lockdowns. Just for a little joke here. COVID wasn't a joke, but hey, what can we do? Alright, let's purchase this flatbed here. Green. And not enough money. Are you... Wait, how much did I need? 4,900? Sorry, 4,499. And I have 5,000. Yeah, 4,587. Aha, here we go. Wrong truck, sir, wrong truck. There we go. Built. Sorry, built. Brought. And here it is, my vehicle. Finally, we have some wheels again. So, with that, what I'll do is I'll back it on up. The few, oof, she is a bit more nimbler than the Ranger's truck. Let me go over here, park her up, and get out my tablet. Okay, so we probably only have a couple of $100 and range supplies. Let's go and deliver some range supplies here. So we now need to go to the docks. And yeah, okay, so there is a reset vehicle option if you get it stuck, like I did with my one. I got it stuck up on some rocks and couldn't get it free. And it seems to now be lost in the void. Doesn't matter, I've got this one here, which does the job just as fine. With a max speed of 79 to 80, should be enough to get us where we need to go. Control the beehive. Well, the bees do what bees do. People need to stay out of their way. You don't want to get stung by bees. I don't recommend it. So I'm not going to go that far yet. But let's take it easy here. And let's see. Yeah, there we go. She doesn't handle as well as the other car, as the Ranger car, but it's going to get the job done. I just hope I don't need the actual flatbed there. We've got the utility vehicle here. Aha, there we go, yep. Should be fine. Interact, put him in the back. Come on, get down. There we go. That could be neater, but yeah, maybe I needed the bigger truck. But we got what we got. No complaining. Might just have to shimmy and squeeze some things in here. But all in all, it should be okay. There we go. And then perfection. Maybe no perfection. Okay. That box in the back needs to slide over. Damn. Okay. Yeah, he slid himself over. Come on. Come out. There we go. Let's take these boxes to the ranch. Well, in this car we won't have no deer attacks. Not that they do attack, they just get all up in your business. And I don't think we will have any wolves or any other sorts of woodland creatures messing with me. I mean, not after what they see me do to their friend. He was all up in my business and I had to teach him what was what around here. And I was the new ranger, and I was not going to take his schoolyard bullying. Not, yeah. All right, let's find our way out of town. Turn on our headlights as it is getting to become dark. Try not to crash. There we go. All right. I don't know which way I should go, so I'm just going to go straight. Hopefully it takes us up and around there. Well, those lights at the back are pretty bright. That's all right. It's not a bad little vehicle, this. Oh, sorry. Truck is what they call it in America. But us here in Australia, that's probably just a utility vehicle. So it is a little slow on the uphill. And there we go. Parkville. And the ranch should be just up around here. And there we go. Will there be a rancher to greet us, or again, all alone? Oops. Going into the help cabins. Not where we want to be. Up at the rancher's house in the garage. Perfect spot to put our goods. Since you're so eager to get out. There you go, there's one of 4. Oop, get out. A bit too confident on my skills here and getting messed up, not figuring out what is, yeah, that's the problem I'm facing. Ah, gee, come on, man. Ah, geez. Come on. Okay. See if I can't knock that loose. There we go. Whatever it was stuck on, it's not stuck on there now. Alright, let's have a look what else we got here. Who needs some more deliveries? Helping hand. Who did go small? Oh, yep, no worries. Let's do that one. And it's Josh in his flatbed truck coming around the bend. Aspirations of a race car driver. I think I went the wrong way. But let's see where this takes us. Alright, coming up on the supermarket here. I believe these are the boxes. And now let's turn you off. Don't want you wasting petrol. Come on. In the back of... Hey, come on, man. I guess the Freedom Burgers in here don't want to go. Freedom Burgers. I love that. If you guys are enjoying the game at all, why don't you put in the comments Freedom Burgers? Just for a bit of fun. Alright. Now with that squared away, let's go deliver them. A box of Freedom Burgers for everyone down in the flood area. Get their spirits and morale up so they can continue on building up their houses from flood damage. Alright, for 80 kilometers an hour, it seems pretty slow. But then again, 80 isn't the fastest. Now is it? No, well. Let's not get too hasty. The waterfall. Docks that way. Continue further on. Turning here. Okay. Yeah, this looks like where there would be floods. In Australia, we have the unfortunate business of having bushfires or forest fires 1 month, then a couple of months later, your place is flooded. That's not fun when you got the very dry soil. Alright, let's get these people their Freedom Burgers. Let's put on the handbrake. Box of Freedom Burgers for you. Here we go. There we are. Come on. We're going to have a problem with this, aren't we? Because you are not going to be able to... Oh, no, you came out. You got a box of Freedom Burgers and some waters. Clean drinking water. And Freedom Burgers. Okay, they'll be further up. I'll drive to them. Okay. Delivering packages in the night. Hopefully no trash pandas grab it. I'll get out of there. Uh-oh. Yep. So here's the thing, it doesn't distinguish between the truck and the boxes. So I need to be very careful of what I choose. Let's see if I jump in the back. Yep, still gets in. This game's not perfect, but it's got potential. But still not giving me my Freedom Burger package. Knock them out. Nope. That's a real pain in the behind. Bear with me while I break the game. Okay. Let me put my back to it. Nope. Still gonna get in. Still gonna get in here, huh? Okay. Well, how do I prevent getting back into the car without destroying the car? There we go. That's how. Just reset, and hopefully the boxes fell straight down underground. Yeah. Silly game, thought you could. Oh, that was my fault completely. The game thought it could win against me, but I figured out the trick to delivering Freedom Burgers perfectly. Let's get it up there. Let's go. And that is supplies delivered. So let's see what job is next for Ranger Josh. Let's go. Helping hand, we just did that. But we might have to get some more. Okay, ranch supplies, we did that. After storm. A big storm hit Summit. Sorry. Yeah, that was right. A big storm hit Summit. Visit and surveil tree fall onto roads around lake, blocking traffic. The weather is beginning to clear up. Buy a chainsaw and cut the fallen trees and clear the roads. Wow. Buying a chainsaw, eh? Do I have the money for that? I wouldn't mind getting a chainsaw. Alright. Alright. Let's see if I can. Oh. The weather just changed. Good thing I'm in a truck. Because I don't want to get wet. Oh, lightning. Now in real life, this is the weather I love the most. Thunder, rain, lightning. Just sitting down at the window watching it. I don't know, thunder and lightning bring me a lot of joy. Some people get a little scared of it, but me personally, I think it's quite a beautiful sight. Seeing the lightning, hearing the thunder, especially if you have a tin roof. Now, I know this rain would be very hard to hear if you had a tin roof and you had that rain thundering down on you. But if you just have some light rain on a tin roof, it's one of the most calming sounds in the world to me. And then flash of lightning and a rumble of thunder can put me to sleep so very easy at nighttime. Or maybe that's just me. Because I know a couple of people, well actually I know a lot of people that don't like that weather. But me, love it. Okay, let's go buy ourselves a chainsaw. Buy a chainsaw from good old Frank. Yep, thanks very much, Frank. Chainsaw from you. Let's go. So I've only ever once experienced a storm like what they're supposed to be having in this game now, where trees have fallen and blocked roads. It was a little fun, a little scary, a mixture of both. I was very young. I wasn't very young at the time. I'd say I was about 10, 11, maybe younger. And hearing that trees had fallen, you know, was something to freak you out when you were that little. Worried that a tree's gonna fall on your house. Because right next to my bedroom we had a very, very big tree. And we had a double-story house, though this tree was still much, much bigger than it. And my mum was terrified that it was going to fall down onto my bedroom. And she would keep telling my dad, it's gonna fall in this weather, it's gonna fall in this weather, trees down the road have fallen, it's gonna fall. And my dad kept telling my mom, you know, it's not gonna fall, it's not gonna fall. He was right. But my mom, she put the fear of trees falling down on me while I was supposed to be sleeping, listening to them argue in the other room. But hey, everything worked out. The weather cleared by the morning. The wind had died down at least. And everything was fine. But just for that little while, I think I was afraid of a thunderstorm. But not as I'm older. As I'm older, I really like there to be thunderstorms. Yes, people say it's weird to want to have a thunderstorm, but I don't know, something about the energy, the air, the way it feels. It's quite beautiful. Yes, I know I've talked a lot about thunderstorms. But what can I do when I'm gathering wood? Oh, missed it. There we go. There we go. Now, let's bring the car closer. I don't know if I have to put the um the trees in the back of the car. I just them. I believe that's what entails clearing the road of the logs. We'll definitely be picking up the tree logs and getting rid of them. I know a lot of people that would quite enjoy that for firewood for their stove ovens they have at home. Come on, get in there. So for some reason they're still being acting as if they're stuck to the ground or under something. Yeah, there we go. It's not until there that they actually bounce up. This one, not when I look up, yeah, this one's acting like it's stuck to the ground. I can't lift it. There we go. Maybe I just need to put a bit more muscle on. There we go. Come on. There we are. Or maybe it's registering my car as running over it. I don't know, but they fling up at the last minute. That might fall out. Okay. Here's one against. Here's one that's fallen over. That's pretty bright. Okay. Let's get this cleared on up. So this game is pretty repetitive. Depends on the mission you choose, but it's a tick the boxes kind of game. And redo a couple of other missions just so you can get that extra money to upgrade and I guess buy more vehicles or whatever it is we do with it. And why is that laying on the ground? I thought I put you in the back before. Maybe because you fell out. Yep, get on up there. There we go. The extra pieces. There we are. Come on. Go take him, get him chopped up by axe and sell it for firewood. Cut all the branches free. And then once that's done, chop up the log and get the logs out of here. Yeah, I wonder if I wonder if wood heaters are still, because when I was a kid, we had people in the street who had wood heaters for a very long time. Obviously, everyone's moved on to. Oh, what's going on? How'd I end up in the back? All these pieces of wood. God, goodness gracious. All right, let's get you all put back in. Come on, in the bright lights. So yeah, as I was saying, I wonder how many other people use wood heaters, and these are pretty common. Um, Wherever it is that you guys are from, or live, or watching the video from. I haven't seen many lately. Everything's all central heated and so on. But yeah, I remember my auntie and uncle had a wood fire heater, and the street would always be hazy with smoke. And I mean, it wasn't bad. I'm not complaining. It was nice. But you always knew when somebody had their wood stove heater going. Wood stove. I don't know if that's what's called. Wood fire heater. But that was back in. I mean, the last time the last time I knew anybody who had one of those was, I don't know, probably I'd say 1999. And then obviously everyone's moved on to heating, ducted heating, central heating. And yeah, every now and then you do smell a wood, I don't know what you would call it, wood fire heater. You smell smoke in the air and you wonder if someone's having a bonfire or just their oven. You probably got the rich type of people, aristocrats that want to have their own little fireplace, if you will. I don't know. A fireplace is a thing anymore? I don't know. But yeah, you get some people that will want to be different, stand out from the crowd, and have those sorts of heaters. But you don't really have them much these days. And that's one thing about this game, I will say. Yep, this truck feels a lot. Ah! What in the business is this? This truck feels a lot more heavier with all this wood. The way is that on the inside of my car? How do I get that out? You don't. Yeah, it's slow on the takeoff. Before, it would take off really fast, but now, obviously, I got to make sure keep everything in. And yeah, it seems to be drifting side to side. I don't know what that's all about. Okay, that way. Let's get around these signs without having wood fly everywhere. And there we go. That is a real. Every time I get out, there's a real kick in the teeth. What in the world? So I'm supposed to deliver all this unstable wood to that place. It's not so far, but it is a pain in the ass if I have to pick up every single piece of wood and deliver. Every piece of wood off the floor again and again, just to deliver it. And here I think I've run over some wood that's gone, hey man, nobody threw you, we dropped you. And I think there's a, hey, riding the log. And I think there's a piece of wood under the ground I might not be able to get to. Or when I do, he's gonna fling all this everywhere because he's gonna stick under my car and flick up into the air. Come on. It's just what we need with 4 minutes on the video remaining. Sorry, I'm gonna get all this cleaned up and delivered off camera. And hopefully tomorrow when I come back, I'm not so boring talking about thunderstorms and wood heaters. We can see a bit more wildlife of the world. If not, well, I might have to move on games. Which game I'd like to play next on video, I am not too sure about. Let's just roll off that for now. Alright, put the brakes on. Hey, handbrake. Handbrake. Are you kidding me? Alright, well, I'm going to end this video here because moving to get one log, which might be underneath the floor. Yep, underneath the floor. Has resulted in that. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. We might be playing the rest of, well, not the rest of, a bit more of this. If not, we might go back, revisit something old. We might actually move on to something new. It depends. You guys let me know if you guys are still watching. What game you'd be interested in seeing, more of this or something else. And if that's something else, would you want to see a racing game? Would you want to see a flying game? Would you want to see a simulator game? Anything. And I'm going to sit here and somehow kick the truck. I might get the hammer out and beat the wood out the ground. Anyway, you guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow with a new video. Till then, enjoy.